I'm trying to think of the last thing that made me cry, and I feel like it was an animation.
Yeah.
But lots of I cry in commercials, so.
Hello, guys.
Hi,
everyone. If you guys, just right off the bat, if you could just introduce yourself and the role and that.
Sounds good. Hi, I'm Brenna Coates, and I play Tori.
Hi, I'm Courtney Page, and I'm the director.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Bernard, and I play Grace.
I'm Brenna Llewellyn, and I play Aubrey.
I'm Carly Fawcett, I played Molly.
I am Natalie Malika, and I play Robin.
I'm Kaylani Rose, and I play Katie.
And which 7 deadly sins are you?
Wrath.
Lust.
Pride.
Gluttony.
Law.
Greed.
And we're missing one. Her flight got canceled because of the weather, but her name's Jasmine, and she's Envy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the movie about?
It's about 7 girls who grow up in a religious small town, and each of them embody one of the 7 deadly sins. They form a cult, and then slowly they go missing one by one.
Ominous.
Ominous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about the process in finding this great cast.
I was very fortunate because I grew up, I came up as an actor, so I trained with a lot of our cast. Not our lead girls, they have unique stories, but we did the stereotypical traditional casting process and put out breakdowns and watched audition tapes, and we had sessions. Particularly with Caitlin, though, I knew who she was, but we had never met, and we both at the time had French bulldogs and had trained with one of the same acting coaches, and the second I saw her, I just knew that I wanted her to play Grace, and it was just this gut-wrenching feeling before I even saw her perform. And then she was in LA when we had the Vancouver audition session, and so many girls knocked it out of the water. I mean, we could have found her a million times, but when we watched Caitlin's tape, it was very clear that she was the character. Yeah, I wanted her like Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, like very fair skin and blonde, and yeah, she did such a good job. And then the rest of the girls basically auditioned for many characters. We had them read for many roles. Brenna, how many did you?
I think 3. Yeah.
But when she read for Aubrey, she blew the roof off the casting session, and I was like, well, that's Aubrey. Yeah, and then we offered it to Brenna Coates and Carly Fawcett. They grew up in theater and are phenomenal and from Toronto, and we wanted to include them in part of the cast. And then I'll let you guys speak about the auditions.
Same with us. I think, I don't know, for me, when I came into audition, it was really exciting because they was trying to find which character would land with which girl, so I think I read for 4 of the other ones before Katie fit for me. Yeah.
I did a self-tape for Robin, got a call back for Robin, and that was Robin.
She killed it. She was the cream of the crop. She came and we were like, and that's easy. Yeah.
What did you guys think? What were your first impressions of the script when you read it?
I loved it. I mean, I've always loved cult classic films like Clueless or what have you, and I just loved the girl power behind it, and I don't know, I just thought it was a very interesting idea to have all the 7 deadly sins and incorporate that into the story. And it also has that murder mystery feel to it, so it was very, very unique, and that's what really drew me to the story.
The first time I read it, I felt like it was dark in the best possible way, but there was also these moments of humor in the script
Yeah,
that I really
so true.
appreciated, that I think you'll see sometimes, and it's kind of like, where did that come from? But it works, and for me, it was like what pulled me in. When you had those moments of humor and that humanity and the dysfunction. So that's what I felt the first time I read it. I was excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the teenage girl power. These girls run this town, really.
You read so many drafts.
So many drafts. And it changed. And that's what, I just knew right off the bat that Courtney would be a special director to work with, because you were so open to an evolution of the script. And the story did change, but the teenage girls remained to kick ass and surprise you.
What do you want audiences saying when they leave the theater?
Wow, that's the next jawbreaker.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Warner Brothers, Lionsgate, who wants this? Where's it going to go? I mean, yeah, it would be nice if I love when you leave a movie and you're left questioning it and you have conversation about it. So we wanted to end it on a note that would leave people, continuing conversation and diving deeper into really the meaning and what's happened here and what caused it to happen. So just kind of provoking curiosity would be great.
Can you elaborate on the title a little bit for us?
The Color Rose?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny because one of my favorite movies is actually The Color Purple with Oprah. And there were so many ideas. At first I wanted to call this the Willowbrook 7. It was a small town idea we had. And then with the roses, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but with the roses and what happens in the movie with them and the specific colors and the meaning behind that, it just sort of, evolved and developed into it. And I was sitting with one of my best friends at the time, and I was like, I just want to call it like the color something, or like the play Red Light Winter, or like, 3 words that are just like intricate, but something with roses. And she's like, the color rose. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. And so it just kind of came to us naturally when we were having a slumber party.
Some thoughts on screening the film here specifically at Mammoth Film Festival?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I've been skiing. No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be here. I'm really grateful.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
You go ahead, talk to
I just think it's a cool, small enough but big enough, hip festival. And again, Mammoth, we get to all come up here and make a beautiful trip out of it. It's kind of ideal. It's an ideal stepping stone.
It is.
Yeah.
It's something comforting about it because it reminds some of us of our Whistler in Canada, of our Whistler, yeah.
Yeah, we're really fortunate enough. I was really excited to be included in the same lineup as the QTA documentary, which blew my mind and broke my heart at the same time. And there's really incredible filmmakers here, and it's a newer festival, but it's really elite, and the way that it's organized and the way that we're treated is just such a special thing, and we're really honored to have our world premiere here.
Can you talk a little bit about the process of, with having such a big cast, getting them to gel or on-set chemistry, how do you go about accomplishing?
I locked them in a cage all together for 2 weeks. And I'm just kidding. I started off kind of fun. We all met at the mall, and I just got old little Polaroid photos with them. Thank you. And I made them bond and go around the mall and shop and bond.
With into the
yeah.
little
Right
kid.
into the photo booth.
Take best friend photos. And
Yeah.
then, we had a table read and some champagne, and I encouraged them to hang out on their own time and get to know each other, and not only bond as characters but as actors as well. I mean, you do a project like this, and it's something that not only stays with you for a year but stays with you for your entire life. These are friendships that you make, and a lot of the cast, aside from the lead girls, they know each other. They all came up together and have acted together before, and you and Loretta, her mother in the role, they've played mother-daughter before, so we had a lot of really
Or not mother-daughter, but yeah, we were in an episode of a series together, and when I think it was one of my first roles that I had ever booked, so it was almost full circle. And even
she played your mother, no?
No.
Okay. So
and even our DP Sterling, that the very, very first project that I had ever worked on, he was the DP on that. So that was it was a very
magical
project for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations with the movie. It's getting a lot of buzz.
Thank you.
We're really excited to be screening it here. Since it is a film festival, let me just ask you some movie questions.
Okay.
We'll switch gears
Movie
a bit.
trivia.
Not really
I'm nervous.
trivia, just opinions and whatever. Our first question is, what movie always makes you cry? What's the one movie that
there's
just
so
gets to
many.
that emotional core for you?
Just rapid fire.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's so many Titanic.
No.
Right?
A Star is Born and Marley and Me.
The Notebook.
Titanic.
I was gonna say The Notebook.
Yeah, I love in basketball, and
yeah.
I love it.
I'm trying to think of the last thing that made me cry, and I feel like it was an animation.
Yeah.
But lots of movies.
Frozen
I
2.
cry in commercials.
I'm gonna lie.
I watched a movie yesterday actually at the festival, and it made me cry. So yeah, Rent. Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Do you remember the first movie you saw in theaters?
Oh gosh.
Spice Girls.
Aladdin.
I have no
Aladdin.
So good.
idea.
My grandpa had to take us. We
To
dressed
Spice
up.
Girls?
Yeah, we dressed up, and my grandpa was like, "You sit in the back. Don't sit with us." Yeah.
Mine was, I think, Love and Basketball, actually, but I had no business watching it. I think I was 8.
Yeah, Aladdin, 10 times over, and then The Lion King.
I don't
No memory.
remember. I wish I
There's
could
so many, like
remember
Finding
now.
Nemo, Harry Potter.
Yeah, Finding Nemo. Yeah.
Any Disney
Oh,
movie.
Harry Potter.
Sure. Why do you think it's important for audiences and moviegoers, movie fans to come to festivals?
I think, you know, just meeting other filmmakers and creating memories and watching good films. A lot of the times it's unfortunate some of these movies never, you know, get proper distribution. So you really get the opportunity to see amazing independent films at festivals, and it's just such a unique experience.
I think it's a great energy for the community to come together and support and celebrate each other's work, because we see, you know, how much love and sweat and tears go into everything. So to commend each other for that and just celebrate that and be, you know, part of that energy, it's great.
I think it's a great opportunity to just open up yourself to like all the different art that's out there. Like I saw my first foreign film at a film festival at TIFF, and like I probably never would have seeked that out if I didn't go to a film festival. So I think it's great for that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah. It's also nice to celebrate each other, to be reunited.
Yes.
Your
We work
peeps
for this.
and cheers yourselves and just be like, yeah, nice, good job.
Yeah, especially after all the hard work, right? It's nice
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
just get to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Toast it.
For sure.
True.
Last question, more lighthearted, definitely. Movie theater snacks. What's the go-to?
Ooh, I bring in my own snacks. I'm not
same.
supposed to.
You're a rebel.
Yeah.
What do you bring in?
Sometimes carrots, sometimes McDonald's,
course.
sometimes chocolate pretzels. It's all what am I craving? Yeah, gotta balance it out, you know.
I'm definitely a fan of the popcorn with the peanut M&Ms
Yeah.
inside the popcorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Popcorn hands down.
Yeah, I like
Popcorn with
just
butter.
like popcorn with lots of butter and like sour candy.
Yeah.
Do none of you bring in your own food?
No.
No. What?
I brought Chinese food in one time.
Chinese food.
Just like act like you're pregnant, like put it like all in your
Yep.
like,
I like Sour Patch Kids.
yeah, sour.
My favorite. And the yellow M&Ms, yeah. The peanut ones.
Peanut
Oh.
M&Ms, yeah.
I thought you just loved
Everything.
the color.
We bring in the menu.
Only yellow M&Ms.
Right.
Thank
What's
you guys
yours?
so much.
What's your
Mine?
favorite
Oh,
stuff? Yeah.
popcorn. Just popcorn.
Nice.
Popcorn.
Basic.
Popcorn with lots of salt. Why not?
You don't eat carrots at the movie
What?
theater?
Yeah.
No, I've
Celebrate.
never snuck in my
Come
own
bring your
carrot.
dip.
Are you
No.
Chinese food? Are you gonna bring Chinese food to ours tonight?
Next, a burrito. It's
Great.
a massive.
I
wet
love to
burrito.
see you in the audience. Just yeah.
Can I just say that Aubrey would be the one to bring carrot sticks into the theater?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.